Hi guys, Ted Lister here. I'm just going to give you a brief tutorial and overview of one of the features in STOworx that I believe is very valuable and something that you can implement immediately as a team, and it has to do with the action items. So once you log in as a user, regardless of which role that you have in the turnaround event, you're going to go to a landing page that will look like this, where you have your STO management and any overview that is right now still a work in progress for the individual planners. This dashboard will be further enhanced as we move forward. But the thing that we want to look at here is the team action tracking log. Everyone has the ability to view the outstanding action items, whether they're assigned action items to themselves or to others. You'll be able to see down on the tabs here in your landing page that you can review any action items that you are responsible for and any action items that you might have assigned to other individuals. And here on the dashboard, you're going to see that we've categorized action items related to a general category, a cost category, schedule, or safety impact. We can create additional categories as we move along, but we felt these were the key ones that we need to understand any item or action that needs to be taken to resolve issues that might affect the cost or schedule or safety of the STO event. You're going to see here that the colors change depending on the status of the action items. Here we have one action item outstanding for the general tab, but it's still not due. So we're showing that we have a yellow indicator related to the fact that we have one item. It's not overdue. Here under cost, you'll see that we have one action item and it is overdue. So the target date has been exceeded and it will turn red. If we have compliance for completed action items, you'll notice that the color turns green when these action items are completed. So obviously we don't want to see any red indicators here. We want to make sure that we're tracking on a weekly basis any actions that are coming due need to be addressed. So we can go over to the icon toolbar. Over on the left hand side, you'll see that you can create an action item from here. There are other ways to create action items that we'll go through later on, but now our shortcut here is to click on this icon on the toolbar to bring up the form that you will complete to either update the action items and edit, or to create new. So here we're going to create a new action item, and this form we will complete by starting off with an action item description. So this will be an action item to contact crane vendor for crane surveys. And we would like the procurement department to contact this vendor, and the category we'll use here is to do with scheduling. And we'll choose to assign, here I'm just going to assign it to Carlos, our extraordinary programmer with STOworx. This has been requested by Sebastian, because right now Sebastian is the person logged in. And we can add progress from a standpoint of the priority. Maybe we're going to make this a high priority and set the deadline. The deadline for this will be August 26th. And over here under the details, we can add in the STO events. If we had an action item specific to a work list item, we could go into the work list items and search or choose a work list item specific for this action item. In this case, we don't have any action item work list items. I'm going to leave that field blank. We can add in here notes or description. And once we've finished filling out all these fields, we can click on Save, and the record will be saved and defaulted to assigned. Now, under the progress, we can go in and we can identify as we go through the percent complete. We can change priority. We can set our start date that, yes, maybe we have started this, and again, save. We might add additional notes and make updates. So once we've added that item, if we go back to the landing page, go back home, you'll see under the action tracking that now I have 2 items associated with schedule impact. Both of them are outstanding, but they're not overdue. If that target date is exceeded and this item has not been progressed to show complete, now I can go in here and look at all of the action items or just the action items related to schedule. I'll click here and go into the scheduled action items. If the due date, target date that has been set has been exceeded, then we will see that there will be a change in the icon showing it as being red. So it's very important that we're able to go through and manage our own action items, but as a turnaround manager or the planning lead, we want to be able to go in every week at our weekly meeting and pull up all of the action items. We can sort them by status or by due date or by the assigned responsible person. The idea is to be able to go through and make sure that if there is a deliverable or a issue that needs to be resolved, we want to be able to work through it and make sure that we can either complete, put this on hold, or cancel it as appropriate. So here I can put in completion. I can choose to put 100% or not. This activity might have been started on this day and completed at the same day. And again, I might put in additional notes, or I might attach the notes to the actual work package itself and save the record. Go back home and review that we've updated our activities. Okay. I still have 1 outstanding on scheduling. Now if I go back again to this scheduling activity, this one that is not yet complete, we'll go through and complete this again. Completed dates of today and save. And then if we return back home to our landing page, we'll see that we have no outstanding or action items for schedule impact and our indicator turns green. So again, Sebastian here is logged in. You can go in and look at my action items and show that this has been completed. You can go here also to edit. Again, here's back to the form where we can edit, and at the same time go in and look at upcoming work packages. When we're in the work package that you're currently assigned, you can go into that particular work package and set up any action items for that particular work package. Okay. Add an action item for this work package. In the same fashion, you'll go back to the same form. Okay, so I'm going to go back home to again to the landing page. I just wanted to make sure that everyone is aware that this tracking action tracking activity is one of the features that I think is one of the most important when it comes to transparency and communication and the ability for everyone to see what's outstanding on an action tracking system. I know most of you are familiar with action tracking systems. You've probably used them in Excel spreadsheets in the past and probably seen multiple ways of tracking these action items. But in our case here, we want to be able to look at our team has a number of action items. Again, you can also look at recording action items or lessons learned, putting in additional notes. But make sure that you take a look through this, navigate, click on the buttons, create some action items. You can complete them or delete them, and start looking at how you can use this on a weekly basis to move forward based on work package progress and your planning progress. Okay, that's it for now. I'll talk to you again on the next narrative.